I ignored an autistic guy on my flight. I was on an 11-hour flight and I'd slept maybe 4 hours the night before because I'm an idiot who can't pack ahead of time. My plan was to pass out immediately. I had my neck pillow ready and everything. This guy sits down next to me, maybe mid-20s, backpack covered in anime pins. Before I even click my seatbelt, he goes, "Hi, I'm autistic, just so you know I might talk a lot." I smiled and said no problem. I thought he was being considerate, giving me a warning. Then he immediately asks if I like K-pop. I said not really and started putting my headphones in. He keeps going. "What about anime? I love anime. My favorite is this one where the main character," and he just launches into a full plot summary. I'm nodding because I have ADHD, and I know being social is hard sometimes. After maybe 10 minutes, I cut in. "Hey, I'm really tired. I'm gonna try to sleep." He says, "Oh yeah, totally." I close my eyes. 2 minutes later, I feel a tap on my shoulder. "Sorry, but have you seen the new Marvel movie?" I tell him I really need to sleep. He apologizes. Another minute passes. Another tap. "Do you play video games though?" This keeps happening. Every time I say I want to sleep, he waits maybe 90 seconds and starts again. After the 5th time, I just pretend to be asleep. I sat there with my eyes closed for 20 minutes until I actually passed out. When I woke up 4 hours later, my neck hurt and I felt worse than before. I pulled out my phone to watch a show. The second my screen lights up, he perks up. "Oh good, you're awake." So I was thinking about what we talked about. We didn't talk about anything but whatever. I tried being direct. "I'm gonna watch this show now. Not really up for talking." He nods. 30 seconds later, he asks what show it is. I don't answer. He leans over to see my screen. "Is that good? What's it about?" I pulled my phone away. "Dude, I just said I don't want to talk." He does this big wounded expression. "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm horrible at this. I always mess up. God, I should just shut up." He's talking really loud now, and people across the aisle glance over. I felt bad because I know what spiraling feels like. "It's okay. I'm just not chatty, and I need some space right now." He nods seriously like he gets it. I put my earbuds back in. 1 minute later, he taps my shoulder. I ignore it. He taps harder. I keep my eyes on my screen. He waves his hand between my face and my phone. I finally look at him and he goes, "I just wanted to ask if..." I cut him off. "I'm ignoring you on purpose. Please stop talking to me." I turned back to my show. He tries twice more. I don't even look at him. Then he stands up. I figured he was going to the bathroom, but he just stood in the aisle right next to me. Then he starts yelling, "This is exactly what I'm talking about. Women think all men are creeps." The whole section goes quiet. "I told you I'm autistic. I'm a nice guy. I'm trying to be friendly and you're treating me like garbage." My hands were shaking. He stood there for another few seconds, then walked toward the bathroom. I hit the call button immediately. The flight attendant got there in maybe 20 seconds. I told her what happened and asked if I could change seats because I was genuinely freaked out. She didn't even hesitate. She grabbed my stuff and moved me to the back of the plane. After I sat down, she crouched next to me and lowered her voice. "I need to tell you something. He's done this before." I stared at her. She explained he's been reported on 6 different flights in the past year. Always sits next to young women traveling alone. Always mentions he's autistic in the first 2 minutes. Talks nonstop until they snap at him, then causes a scene and plays victim. She said the airline's been trying to ban him, but they needed more documentation. She asked if I'd write a statement when we landed. I said yes immediately. When we got off the plane, there were 2 supervisors waiting at the gate. They pulled him aside and one of them took my statement in the jetway. The supervisor told me he's been doing this for over a year. He buys tickets on long international flights just to harass women, then files complaints claiming they discriminated against his disability when they tell him to stop. They'd been building a file on him for months. My incident was the final one they needed because he made a scene in front of witnesses. They banned him permanently from the airline right there.